When Jackie was 16, her parents relocated to PE while she stayed in Joburg with friends and then with her sister. Married to Tony Martingano at 20, she'd always longed for a home to anchor her own family's life. And this is it.
I know you're not just the homeowner, you also wear the hat of the interior designer. That must have been daunting.
Well, very amateur one. What I wanted to do was create a home, a haven from a hectic life. It wasn't about knowledge, it was about feel.
I love that the first thing you see when you walk in is this wine cellar under the staircase. What inspired it?
Well, we had this big blank open space that we needed to fill with something warm and inviting as you walk in the home. Wanted really nice lighting to, make it warm and welcoming. And we followed a theme very much through this area of the wood, the natural woods, because we've got the grey, cooler tones through the house. We wanted a bit of warmth in the house as well. So the wine cellar has got the backdrop of wood, the herringbone floor, which ties nicely into the front of the steps, which are also in wood. So all around making it warm and inviting and not a cold contemporary home.
The couple and their children moved in last spring and only started then with the interiors. So the decor evolved with each season.
This area is, as you can see, very open plan. We wanted it all to be one room, there are no doors, really because it's a space where the family can interact, have their own private little spaces, and we wanted it completely open plan, but with a sort of theme to each area. I've tried to tie together from a color perspective the rugs and the fabrics, but they're very distinct in terms of their spaces.
Since Jackie's last home was finished in a farmhouse style, this was new territory.
I love how these large sculptures connect the two spaces.
Yes, that's also an interesting piece, and it does tie the rooms together. This is our living room, and it's an area we use a lot during the winter because of the fireplace. So we'll often sit on the leather chairs, have a glass of wine with the fire going, and if the hubby's not interested in too much chatting, then he watches TV at the same time. So yeah, this is very much our family living room in winter.
The inspiration for their lifestyle space were the timber floors and leathered granite in the kitchen. Every other design choice arose from here.
In the design phase, this was the most challenging room for me. I wanted a very clean kitchen, but I didn't want it to be cold. So I added the wood detail on the top, which I felt brought a lot of warmth into the room. I then also changed the color. It's more like a warm grey, which then just complements and I think makes the room feel warmer than just the plain white.
And again, I'm struck by the large sculpture. Story behind this one?
This is another of my husband's picks. So he went out and found this piece and then insisted we had to find a place in the house for it. So here it is in the kitchen. It weighs a ton. And as punishment for giving me such a design dilemma, I made him hang it himself. So I made him sweat.
The black and white drinks cabinet is a design feature. And come cocktail hour, this is the place to be.
A bar, beautiful views, we must be in the entertainment area.
Absolutely. Talking about the bar, I mean, it was a very interesting find. It's a sort of composite, looks very much like concrete. So quite a natural material, thought it fitted in very well here. And then combined it with these wooden chairs, again to bring that theme in of wood with the grey. And then that server at the back, interesting in that it's got that rustic sort of steel strut. Also just adds a little bit of warmth and a little bit of interest into the bar area.
They've set these concrete counters into the glass alcove so that drinks are served against the backdrop of the view. Dining opens right up to the outdoors.
See, the bar top is reflected here on this dining top.
Yes, so the cement again giving that very casual, informal look, and chose these chairs as well to keep the area really informal and a really relaxed space.
See, with this lounge area, you've decided to go with some green palettes as well.
Yes, so wanted to make it a very natural room. It speaks to the outside. The tones are very cool and calming, and really love this piece, which is, love the texture of the lamp, add something to the room. Also the room divider over there, which just separates the two areas quite nicely, brings in the wood feature again. And then that leads on to the TV room, which really is a room where the children enjoy to relax. It's very comfortable. The couch lends itself to falling asleep in front of the TV. The doors open onto the swimming pool. So really a nice area for the youngsters to chill.
The biggest plunge Jackie and Tony took was deciding to turn a tired old Tuscan design into this modern home. Happily, architect Bruce Dixon shared their vision.
Bruce, you're the mastermind behind the stunning home. I know it's a renovation project. What were some of the challenges that you faced?
Well, with any renovation, you're always going to have challenges, where what we did here was we had to pull the entire roof off to create a more modern structured look out of this place. But fortunately, we had a fantastic client where we were working with who saw our vision, and it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
What are some of the new modern features that you're most proud of in the house?
Well, a number of the elements what we added in here, with especially looking at when you enter into the house. The original house had no views out of the golf course when you entered the house. It was absolutely terrible. So we literally gutted the interiors and opened everything up so that you would gain this beautiful vista that you've got out here. I mean, why? You live on a golf course, you have a river, why not use their space? It's gorgeous, it's absolutely stunning. So one of the cool features we've created here on the master bathroom is this timber cladding that we've actually wrapped the entire bathroom into. And a lot of people have asked me, what is that place that you've created up there? And I said, it's the master bathroom. And people go, wow, it must be an amazing place to be sitting in. And it's just created a huge statement off the golf course. So people absolutely love it. And I know it's one of Jackie's favorite features in the house as well.
We're here surrounded by nature. Did you take into account the carbon footprint of the house when you were building it?
Well, with regards to this here, it has a lot of energy efficiency built into the design that we actually added in. Number one, all the lighting is LED lighting, so we've kept all the usage down on that there as well. All the geysers are solar geysers, we've utilized that. There's also energy efficiency built into the glass. So the house during the day, if you're standing in here, you can feel it is winter, but it's not cold in this house. It's a gorgeous place to be, whether it be summer or winter. So, building those elements in and creating the vistas, what more could you have?
A major return on Jackie's investment in this house has been achieved on a personal level. The sense of a family home which she lost in her teens has been restored through the joy of giving her daughter Lisa her own dream sanctuary.
Lisa, I can see why your mom wanted me to come in and have a look at your room. The clean lines, the color palettes, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. It's my own peaceful haven. I love to come here, chill, take my mind off the busy day. We did something very different in this room. We actually took the wooden floors up to the headboard, which I loved. I actually saw a photo of it, and my mom helped me to kind of get my vision and put it together here. I've also got a beautiful floating bed, which is one of my favorite parts of my room. And it kind of just all adds to the tranquil, peaceful, awesome vibe of my room.
This bed is very unique, and I feel like it speaks to you. What other gems do you have in this room that are close to your heart?
I'd have to say that my favorite part of this room and my favorite feature, the one that means most to me, is my outside courtyard. It's kind of a place that I can go relax, read a book, winter cuddle up with a blanket and a pillow.
Along with this place to chill, Lisa enjoys a dressing room fit for a diva, leading on to a serene bathroom of her own. There's a communal indoor-outdoor lifestyle space upstairs for everyone.
Wow, guys, I could definitely get used to waking up to a view like this.
It's lovely, right?
What I love about this room is that it's very similar in terms of the accents with the grays, but this big artwork stands out, and it almost seems like the room is built around it.
So the whole room was formed around the art piece, because again it was a piece that we saw and liked, and then it became building blocks from there for the rest of the room. So again, the theme of sort of greys and that softer theme with wood and the wooden floors, a little bit different with the brick look, which, although not completely contemporary, for me just adds that little bit of warmth into the room and a little bit of a difference. And then also the fireplace, set in marble, which is not so much for the warmth that it gives, but for the ambience. Another really nice area in the room is the patio outside. So what's really nice about it is it gives you a bit of privacy. So you can tan, have a glass of wine in complete privacy.
So I've seen your master bedroom, I've seen Lisa's room, but I haven't seen your son's room.
Well, that's like the bachelor pad of the house. It's got a New York skyline, very dark tones, very masculine. Yeah, and it's what he really wanted.
Jackie confesses that her and Tony Martingano's bedroom is still a work in progress, but Fez found it already just right.
This place is massive. I can see this bathroom is clearly made for two people to move through here quite freely.
Yeah, well, there was always the argument about who would shower first, so we've got the double shower. And then obviously the bath, which looks out on that view. Fantastic to run a bubble bath, bottle of champagne, awesome to watch the sunset.
I mean, with this view here, it makes me want to get into this bath, but I'll save you that image and just say thank you guys for a beautiful day and letting me go through your amazing home. Maybe one day I'll get a beautiful house in this estate.
Thank you, Fez.
Thank you so much, Fez.
Looking onto a garden laid out by her 87-year-old father, this is a house by, for, and of the family.